Hey everyone, it's SeaMystic back here with another pick a card. Today's pick a card was initially going to be an Akashic reading for your origins and a past life that is significant to you right now. However, when I tried channeling for this, I wasn't getting much information, so I felt the need to switch it up and just to channel whatever comes through and do a mystery reading. So I have 8 topics, and they are going to be chosen randomly for each pile. So each pile will have a different topic, although some may pull the same topic. It's just basically what you're meant to hear right now. So it could get interesting. You don't really know what you're walking into. I don't really know what I'm walking into. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I felt led to do it this way, so here we are. Like I said, I wasn't getting as many messages as usual, so I decided to do a little collective reading. And there's a lot that's been going on with the collective. Okay, so the first thing I saw was the infinity symbol. And then I saw a dragonfly. So the dragonfly spirit animal asks you to find the positive in any situation or circumstance. And it carries the energy of flexibility, able to change directions in mid-flight. And then I saw the word Yash. I wasn't sure, this one down here, I wasn't sure if that would actually mean anything, but it's actually a Sanskrit word, so that was interesting. And it means success, majesty, fame, and things of the sort. And then the numbers 48 and 483. So that's going to be about a sequence of events that's coming to a closure soon, and about being compensated for all the hard work you've put in, and that you are going to have a plethora of opportunities before you. And 483 reminds you that you become what you dream. So take the actions necessary, be brave in order to move toward your goals. It's about being open-minded and thinking outside the box, and also carries the energy of manifestation of high power and protection. And then I saw some other interesting words I put to the side here. So I saw, I don't know if it's he's, but that's actually, I don't know how this is going to connect with you guys, if it does at all, or if it's some sort of greater scheme thing. I don't know, but that's turned out to be a city in China, but also a star in the constellation of Virgo, which I thought was interesting. Just to interject here, if you look on your screen, you will see the constellation of Virgo. And the star that I was talking about is located, well, you can see the name right in her vagine area. And then Jero, I don't know, that's actually a river in Papua New Guinea. So I don't know why I get these things. And then, so this was a couple days ago, I saw the word, I don't know if it's Rabe or Raby, I don't know, but the only thing I could find on it was translations of the Bible in a certain language that had this word in it, and the correlating verses all had the word king. So I'm assuming it means king, and the language was from an indigenous tribe in Colombia. So I don't know why I get these things. Anyway, and I forgot, HSP. So this stands for a highly sensitive person. So you could be an empath or really sensitive to energies or the collective energies, astrological influences. Or this could just mean that as of right now, this is a highly sensitive point in time for everyone. But we still have Mercury in retrograde until the beginning of February, and Venus in retrograde. So communication issues, things like that. People returning from the past, old relationships. Old wounds being brought to the surface. So with that Cancer full moon, there's probably a lot of emotional things being brought to the surface for some of you. And we recently had our North and South Node transition. So our North Node is now in Taurus. South Node is now in Scorpio. And this is going to bring about a lot of changes, and it stays this way until July, I think, of 2023. So this is about power dynamics and manipulation, things like that. So you're going to be finding out if your finances have been manipulated, or if you are manipulating finances for others, or if you have been emotionally manipulated, or if you are emotionally manipulating others. It's also about purging old family wounds and patterns. A lot of truths being revealed. There's going to be a concentration on what we attribute value to, our core values, and also it's going to put an emphasis on our five senses being more in the world, because Taurus is an earth sign. There's a lot about healing, building, basically building from the foundations that have crumbled within the past 9 years or so, building new wealth and health. People are going to be more true to themselves. Now, this is not going to be everyone, because some people are going to resist this with all their might, trust me. But for a lot of you, this could be the case here. Basically, the energy of cleaning up chaos. Also, again, with Taurus, it's going to be a lot of emphasis on longevity, stability, like I said, foundations. It's about balancing spirituality and practicality. And along with being true to yourself, people are going to expect that from you too. So it's about walking your talk. And when you rebuild, it's not going to be rebuilding the old that fell down. It's rebuilding new things. So those are just some things to keep in mind. I don't know. I think that there's a lot that's changing, or that something's coming, I feel like. Like, I don't know what it is, but the energy is palpable. I don't know. Hopefully it's good, but we have 4 piles to choose from. 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you need a moment to pause to choose which group you want, go ahead and do so at this time. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. Hey, for those of you who chose group 1, let's go ahead and not dive in as mermaids do, because we have to choose your topic. So, like I said, there's 8, and we'll just see whichever one falls out. I don't really know how to do this. Wait, 2 fell out. So which one? This one? Okay. So your topic is career and finance. So this is your messages. So the first thing I saw was Torah. So that's either going to be referring to the Sanskrit or a Hindu word for mode or method, but it also can mean someone who's mischievous, conceited, and it's also a city in Germany. But if this is going to be centered around career, it's probably talking about there's a focus on the mode or method in which you do something. And then I saw, I think it's pronounced Laust. I'm not 100% on that, but it's actually a Nordic name, and its meaning is laurel, which I thought that I was really surprised by that, because I've heard that in a dream before, and I've also channeled it on here before. And laurel is a plant, of course, and people associate it with the laurel crown of success and victory. So probably will have success, but there may be a change in your method of work or finances. And then I don't know if this is pronounced right, Zaro, but it's a Hindu name, it's a last name, but it's also Bulgarian for the word heat. So just keep that in mind. And then I saw track, so that can mean different things for different people. And then crane. So I don't know if it involves, your work involves some sort of crane, or if that's symbolic, but I went ahead and looked up the crane spirit animal just in case. It's about good news and someone being given respect. It reminds you to reflect. It asks you to look at your past experiences for guidance. Also to keep to yourself and trust your inner guidance. So that would go pretty well with career, I think. Being well respected, getting the respect you deserve, maybe staying quiet about things for now. Trusting your intuition and inner guidance, yeah. Trust on your past experiences, or look to your past experiences for guidance. So yeah, this could definitely work with that. So that's what I got for your channeled. They want me to use these instead. All right, so I'm not feeling any of these. That's weird. All right, except for this one. All right. Interesting choices. Okay. They really came out sideways, so I don't know. Okay. The Lovers in reverse on the bottom. So this is about, upright, it's about choices with people that have shared values. Or people with shared values. So maybe you don't feel like you have the same values at a place you work, or maybe you're avoiding making a choice. However, this could also represent, sometimes it could represent blaming the universe for things that have gone wrong instead of looking at how we've played our part in things. So we have, we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Judgment. Justice, the Moon. Guys. The Three of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles. That's interesting. The Tower. The Seven of Cups. Wow. Okay. So if it is about you making a choice, I think the choice is going to be made with you or without you. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. This is fulfillment in reverse. This is harmony, happiness, abundance, fulfillment in reverse. I've seen 2 dogs so far in the cards, so that could be something here about loyalty. So the Judgment card. This is usually the angel with the trumpet resurrecting people. So I think, yeah, there's definitely some sort of judgment call here about your fulfillment or lack thereof. And it has you this could also represent past influences too, coming back. But Justice and the Moon. So it's like you don't know if you're going to get justice. Maybe it could be a court thing for some of you. You don't know the outcome. Could have something to do with traditions here. But again, this could be, yeah, for the most part, I get you wondering if you're going to have this balance and get your justice. It's interesting that this came sideways. The Three of Wands is about looking at your future. But the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Coins in reverse is, it's a card that has came out a lot the past 2 months. It's basically about looking back and wondering if you've invested yourself in the right circumstance. So for this being a career reading, or career/finance, it's going to have something to do with that, most likely. So have you invested your time and energy in the wrong place? Have you built up the wrong business or the wrong partnerships? Is it worth it? I don't think you see a future with where you're at. Maybe you don't think you'll ever get the fruits of your labor, so to speak. Because this is someone waiting on their ships to come in, and this is someone waiting on a harvest, but it's in reverse. Or looking at their harvest, but it's in reverse. So maybe you feel like you're not ever going to get that where you are. Or you just don't see yourself wanting to put any more energy into where you are. Maybe something's not fair. It could be karma. Yeah. Like the crane said, follow your intuition. So the Seven of Cups upright, that's Neptune energy. It's, it doesn't say it here, but it's Neptune energy. It's a lot of options, but also a lot of confusion. So there's going to be something that happens here, this Tower card, that is really going to get you out of this fog. If you were confused about your options, if you just had brain fog in general, or if you were illusioned, this is disillusionment, this is clarity when it's in reverse. So there's going to be a sudden change here that brings clarity. So I don't think you need to worry. Like it says, follow your intuition. You're going to be successful. Keep to yourself right now. Trust your inner guidance. You're going to have victory. I'm noticing track and noticing all the dogs we have. That could be something about tracking down leads or opportunities or the truth, information. But you're going to receive some sort of tower moment here that's going to really give you some clarity, and which is, the Seven of Cups, that's a foggy energy to be in, so that's actually good. Yeah, maybe you've been waiting, struggling to make a decision, but it's going to be a sudden thing here that hits you where you're going to know exactly what to do. I don't want to take that many, but I will look at them. Well, okay. Financial increase in reverse, so that could be the situation that's going on that you're trying to work through, but follow the signs and synchronicities. Loss and sacrifice. But it's changeable. Your circumstances are changeable. Nothing's yet set in stone. Magic. Stay in positive thinking. Internal blockages and fears are going to be removed. gratitude on the bottom of the deck. Be grateful for all that you have. So there's 3 of these. Illusion, embrace the truth. Yeah, there's something you've had an illusion about that you're gonna have to face here, and that's what I was talking about with the North nodes changing from Scorpio. Changing into Taurus and South node in Scorpio. Knowledge, seek knowledge, getting more information. Enlightenment. So yeah, I do see that coming. Pursue spiritual growth. Let's get a couple messages from your higher self or predictions. Okay. We'll save the higher self messages for last. Blocked solar plexus, so maybe you haven't felt in your power. See the truth. See? Oh, wow. Embrace the truth. See truth. So we said blocked solar plexus. Don't listen to others' opinions. Someone will give you a divine message. Astrological influence. Honor your inner knowing. It said that in your channel too. Your inner guidance. Okay. Let's see. You are meant to be happy. So, yeah, I think that has to do with the sacrificial energy too for some of you. But a lot of this could be like you, karma-wise, you didn't think things would change, but you're meant to be happy. And release these blockages here. So that is what I have for you. If it resonated, please like, share, subscribe, comment, anything like that. It really does help. It helps to support and circulate the channel. I do hope to see you next time. Take care and God bless. Hey, for those of you who chose group 2, let's go ahead and not dive in as mermaids do because we have to figure out your topic first. So, I kind of just move them around in my hand for the first pile. Okay. Messages from your heart or your higher self. So whichever way you want to look at it, if it's from your heart or your higher self. Let's see what decks they want. Okay, let's just... Alrighty, which tarot deck? Alright. Now, which oracles? Any of these? Okay. What about any of these? Okay. Okay. So, as far as your channeled, we have some weird words because for some reason in this one, when I channeled, it was a bunch of, I got a lot of words that weren't English. So sometimes I'll go through phrases where I hear a lot. Sometimes it's symbols, or numbers. But this time, for some reason, a lot of words that I had to Google the meaning of. So I guess Itessa, I don't really know if that's even pronouncing it right, but that's a company in Panama not Panama City, Florida, but Panama. It's an electric transmission company. Whatever that is, I don't know why that would be significant. Maybe it's something about transmission of like telepathy or something like that. Maybe it's something to do with energies or something. I don't know. And it also, I don't remember what language, but it also can mean spread or smear. So we'll see how it plays out. And then phasey. So that's a name from Normandy. It means to enjoy yourself, be playful, focus on your pleasures. So a lot of the Taurus energy. But some people say the French meaning is, or the Italian meaning is talking about the one or God. So we'll see how that turns out. And then Sandalphon. So that's an archangel, the archangel of music, and delivers messages to God. And then Lyra, that's actually a constellation or star. It's a starseed origin. And then Raven. And what's interesting, messages to God. Odin has 2 ravens that give him messages. But so the raven spirit animal belongs to those who are mischievous. It's about transformation and rebirth. So keep those in mind. Oh, interesting. So this could represent a divine spark, the Holy Spirit, a new passionate beginning. This is incredibly interesting. We have you here first in very Neptunian energy with Pisces, the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man. This is someone who willingly puts themselves upside down in order to see a different perspective and gain enlightenment. And it seems like you've had to do this because maybe you were in the Neptunian brain fog. You didn't know what options to choose, or you were confused about a situation. Maybe illusions here. But it's about clearing that fog. If you gaining a different perspective, looking at things a different way, in order to see behind all the fog, to see through the fog, so you're no longer stuck. Then we have you here in the middle as the Queen of Wands. It doesn't matter your gender. The Queen of Wands is someone who gives wholehearted energy to things. Someone who is very passionate and independent and even desirable and beautiful. So that's a good energy to be in. This is a go-getter energy. What's interesting though is that we have following that Ace of Swords. So yeah, this is clarity. And with this clarity, somehow, so you have 2 aces. Somehow with this clarity here that you gain, that gets you out of this hangman energy, this fog, whatever information or clarity it is, it transforms you into the Queen of Cups. So this is someone who is an empath, very nurturing, emotional, intuitive. Something's gonna, this is the spirit, and this is emotions and empathy. That's interesting. I mean, if it's not you, it could be talking about someone else, but for a lot of you, this is you. That's interesting. I want more information on that. Maybe some of you get information from the other side with death and psychic abilities here. Clarify. Who's the Queen of Wands? Okay, someone who needs to put their guard down or who is just very tired. This is the Wounded Warrior, so a lot of Sagittarius energy here. Maybe you're letting your guard down, or some of you are too defensive, but you're letting love in. But why is this? What's the Ace of Swords? Well, I saw ego death there, but Ace of Swords. Spring cleaning in reverse. You could be cutting out all the negative things in your life, cleaning out all of that, going through a lot of shadow work or something along the sort. But for it to be in reverse, some of you, this is 50-50 here, some of you have pushed a lot of people away. You've cut too much out for some of you. Maybe been too cold. Needed more empathy. Death and Queen of Cups. Protection in reverse. Yeah, the Queen of Wands is the only one of the Wands court cards that doesn't have salamanders. And the reason that they have salamanders is because salamanders are immune to fire. They excrete some sort of milky liquid that the myth is that they're immune to fire, but she didn't have that protection. So it's interesting that you have protection in reverse. So there's a part of it here that's saying for a lot of you, you went through what you went through for a purpose, and it made you who you are. For others of you, there's something about holding on to something, letting go of something that maybe you shouldn't have. What else? Queen of Cups. Injustice in reverse. So whatever you think was stolen from you or what you were cheated out of wasn't an injustice, even though it may have appeared that way. Wait, you're going to get justice on something you were cheated out of or stolen from. Important dreams in reverse. Some of you had a dream that was shattered. Some of you aren't paying attention to your dreams, and some of you are going to be getting dreams that involve the other side here. But for a lot of you, I think some of your dreams were flipped upside down. There's going to be a resurrection of that. And if someone cheated you out of or stole something from you, they're not going to be protected from karma. Or vice versa here. Yeah, this looks like karma. Queen of Wands. So this person had a financial increase. They were committed to a new job or business. Some of you are going to find out where somebody stole from you or wasn't loyal to you. This is so confusing. Okay. Pile 2 is always doing this to me. Okay, take charge with authority. What's interesting is that when I was reading up on Phasey, it was talking about some sort of battle, and how there was 19 lordships given with that family name. Interesting. So not only do we have take charge with authority, we have mountains, stand your ground. Stag, trust and thrive. Some antler symbolism here. And then medicine mother, honor your inner knowing. Is there a dream you gave up on? Or that was stolen from you? Or that you cheated yourself out of? I'm probably going to regret this, but I'm going to do a second row. So the raven was about transformation. Oh wait, well, we'll do a second row first. The hanged man. Heartbreak. Maybe you were stalling on a decision about heartbreak. You didn't want to break your heart or someone else's here. Or a heartbreak put you in a standstill. Yeah, you didn't know what to do in a love situation, it looks like. Or if it's not love, it's something very close to your heart, like the perfect match as far as career or something, or your higher self. Maybe someone wasn't choosing you or something. Someone wasn't able to go toward what they want or manifest. But they gain information. Almost came out. Queen of Pentacles keeps wanting to come out. Gain information in regard to a female, I think. So here's this. Okay, what else? Transformation about the past, what you've put your energy into so far, what you should start putting your energy into. Yeah, maybe some of you were stuck in a stagnant cycle. Could be with someone or... Yeah, it's definitely a rebirth. I mean, oh my God, are you serious? So you're going from the Ten of Swords to the Sun with the Ten of Cups. You're going to find out some information here about possibly, like I say, where to put your energy to and where you've put it so far. Perhaps your value, things you want to manifest. Being reborn and having fulfillment. Ace of Cups on the bottom. So that would be the third ace we've seen. I think you're going to manifest in the... See, I pulled it and there's the Queen of Pentacles again. You're manifesting something in the 3D. Victory. I said it's just with someone, and we have the King of Wands. But it's in reverse. So maybe some of you, it's stepping away from someone, or maybe it's talking about somebody with this energy that you have been separated from. Which is it? Well, it looks like a balance to me. So it could be coming together with someone, or really working on your feminine energy here. All right, let's get some of these. This is a new deck. I was excited to do an origin reading with it, but we didn't end up doing that. But I was still told to use these for this pile. So this deck is, wait, it's upside down. This deck is amazing. Okay. Agarthan's on the bottom of the deck. Manifesting, multidimensional perception, attunement, and Archangel Sandalphon is the Archangel of Music. Okay. So Kabbalah, the Tree of Life, integration, life lessons, emanation. So that makes me think of the Atessa thing, the electrical transmissions. Fire element, warrior, passion, fearlessness. Yeah, you're definitely getting some different perceptions and manifesting. Definitely part of your spiritual path or life lessons, integrating everything you learn. There's a fierceness with you. Quick messages from your higher self or predictions. Okay, we have 180, so you're going to be having like a 180 degree turnaround here in a good way. Drop your guard. So yeah, for some of you, you were being too defensive and shutting people out. Don't listen to others' opinions. Yeah, because you don't need to confuse their projection as reality. So yeah, you've probably been projected upon a lot, but you're going to start seeing the truth for sure. We had that in the cards. We have that here. It's seeing the truth. Wait, we did see all aces because we had the ace of, so you've had 4 aces show up. Anyway, but the one that was in reverse is the earth element. So, but that's what's changing. So you're going to be able to ground something in the 3D, have something in everyday life to show for everything you've been through or everything you've worked toward to restore justice in your life. And you need to stay true to yourself and not listen to anybody's opinions or projections, because trust your inner guidance. I think you should enjoy yourself, find things that, like the Taurus energy, things that give you pleasure. Anyway, very interesting. So that is what I have for you. If it resonated, please like, share, subscribe, comment, anything like that. Really does help. It helps to circulate and support the channel. I do hope to see you next time. Take care and God bless. Hey, for those of you who chose group 3, let's go ahead and not dive in as mermaids do, because we have to choose your topic first. So there are 8. Like I said, whichever one comes out is the one that we'll use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Oh, one fell out. Okay. Heart, higher self messages. Okay. All right. Group 3. So, let's see what decks. Take a screenshot if you want. Okay, let's see. Use these. Neither of those. These. Yep, all right. Let's see, what about Oracle? Interesting mix here. So the first thing I saw for you was the word fixed. So I don't know what to make of that other than it's talking about the signs that are fixed, and that would be Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. And then Mars, which is the ruler of Scorpio, is the god of war and the guardian of agricultural things. And then I heard burble, and I'm like, is this some sort of mispronunciation of bubble? Like if you remember those old memes that have, oh my god, Burks. I'm like, is this, oh my god, burble? I don't know, but it actually meant something when I Googled it. And so it's about a continuous murmuring, like the water sound I have in the background, something like that. But in aeronautics, it's going to be referring to the breaking up of the air, like into turbulence. So murmuring and turbulence sort of stuff. And then I saw Faust, which I knew I've heard that name before, and it's like a German folklore when I looked it up. He sold his soul in order to have dominion over a certain demon so that he could like perform magic and stuff. Let me see, hold on. Yeah, and so he could travel. But what was interesting is that I heard Constantine. So I knew that I had heard that name for sure. And I don't know much about Constantine other than that's where Istanbul gets its name from, because it was Constantinople and it was modified and is now Istanbul. But Constantine, I was kind of shocked when I looked it up because I saw the name of his wife, his second wife, and it was Fausta. It was Faust with an A at the end. So I'm like, maybe I wasn't supposed to see this. Maybe it was trying to spell out his wife's name. So Constantine, he's the one that brought Christianity to Rome. He was the ruler that brought Christianity to Rome. However, would you think, oh, that's great, right? Well, if you found out how Fausta died, maybe not. So he had her executed for allegedly having relations with her stepson, which was probably not true. I mean, Henry VIII pulled some stuff like that before. He accused Anne Boleyn of having an affair with her brother, and then she was beheaded. So, I mean, I'm not saying that it's not true, but, I mean, probably just a case of a king wanting a new wife. But anyway, maybe that's projection. Maybe I just have negative views on the male species. Or not negative views, but lack of trust, especially back then. Bitches be sketchy. And they do like to behead their wives. Okay. Messages from your heart or your higher self, however you want to look at this. What are the odds that Constantine's wife had with the name Fausta? These tried to come out, but didn't quite. Interesting. What does this mean? The bottom. Now let's do a second row to clarify. Made that mistake in the second pile and it took too long to interpret without it. See, this was on the bottom of the deck a second ago when I took this off. Interesting. Those try to come out often. Oh, shiz. What is this? All right. Interesting. This can involve the home, reunions, stability, coming together. However, let's just make sure we're on the right topic here. They did want to use these. Your home and the roots of your being, so yeah, it's kind of what we just said. So this is going to involve, oh no, that's not Gemini, that's Cancer. Huh, we just had that Cancer full moon. So we have Aries on the bottom, which is Mars from the channeled. Okay, so we have an emotional opportunity here that it looks like someone's coming out of confusion about. Like they want to go toward this emotional opportunity here, or emotional new beginning, birthing something. They want water because they're probably parched if they're in this Wands, but they're coming out of confusion. And this could be you, about what you want to give your energy toward, or what you're worth here. The balance of give and take is in question here. But it looks like, so this is someone who's heading toward their passions, which in this case looks like this Ace of Cups opportunity. But we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, so it somehow involves leaving a group behind, leaving a creative group behind, leaving, this could be if you're learning something with your peers, some sort of creative project, if you're in school, something about leaving that behind, leaving a group behind to follow and go toward the Ace of Cups. This looks like going solo if you're leaving a group. It's like you know where to go now. But then we have this Queen of Swords in reverse. This is someone who's usually very cold and detached. So which one are you? And it has the Lovers here. So maybe you're choosing to leave someone behind to go toward your Cups here. But we have, somebody's definitely ended up in the Hermit energy, a solo energy here. And it has the Star reversed because someone still has healing to do. And to clarify, we have Death reversed with the Five of Wands in reverse. Someone's trying to come out of, someone's trying to do spiritual work here with themselves, like internally. Someone needs to or is trying to have an internal rebirth here to get rid of the inner conflict. Or maybe for some of you, someone is trying so hard to avoid conflict that they're preventing this rebirth in their life. This could be like a divorce for some of you, leaving a family for others, or a soul, like leaving a friend group to something that is more aligned to you. Or maybe someone left and now they're sort of stuck in this Hermit energy because they're having a lot of internal conflict. They're really resisting a rebirth here. Yeah, that is spontaneous and impulsive energy. Maybe you don't know how to balance your energy because you get too much in the fire energy and end up burning yourself out, not being able to work with other people or co-create, making you too cold, or someone you're with is too cold and you're choosing whether or not to leave that situation. I think I said that earlier. Yeah, when there's a lot of court cards, it's hard to, let's get some of these. Clarify the Ace of Cups. There's definitely some stability, but also an ending that needs to happen. Ace of Cups. This is hidden enemy. This one, I don't know why. Ace of Cups. Okay. Young child in reverse. So an adult who acts childish, maybe. Maybe arrogant or conceited. Follows the wrong head. I don't know. Could be an emotional immaturity. Law and justice. Innocent. What the hell? Maybe you thought someone was childish, but they're not. Or there was some sort of karmic justice here for someone that was childish, or Queen of Swords. Malevolent energy in reverse. So getting rid of toxic energies. Or someone was innocent of having malevolent energy. Maybe it was your own internal fears. The Hermit. This is so weird. The Hermit. Definitely whoever you thought was guilty probably isn't. Spy wears a mask, so maybe someone is seeing the truth, that they had judged someone wrong, or judged the situation wrong, or they're struggling. I mean, they're trying to see the truth still. They're struggling internally with that. Maybe having a hard time healing or having hope after a situation, after a mask was removed. Maybe a mask was removed where someone was actually innocent and they're struggling to deal with what they've done to that person. Different nationality or race in reverse. That you're not so different after all. That maybe there was mirroring going on or projection in a situation. Old and elder. We had young and child in reverse. So someone's grown up here, or someone's seeing that who someone they thought was childish isn't. Definitely like a spiritual rite of passage here. Oh, that's weird. Okay, on the bottom of the deck we have Condor. You're too enmeshed in this situation, so step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. Yeah. There's some introspection that still needs to happen over here with the Hermit, with either you or someone you're dealing with. Then we have Cardinal. The polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance. So do whatever is necessary to bring them back into equilibrium. The balance of spirituality and practicality. We said that was a Taurus and Scorpio North Node lesson. And the fixed signs we had, which are Taurus and Scorpio. But you also had Mars. So I do think you're going through a transformation for sure, with Mars coming up a few times. Gorilla, take the time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. So family doesn't have to be blood. It is a chosen family. Whoever is loyal to you and loves you for you. It's about empathy in that regard. And maybe finding out, for some of you, who your true family is. So this was another deck they wanted me to use. Maybe someone's, I think you're stubborn with this fixed energy here. So, could be experiencing some turbulence with your channeled here. Anyway, we have, on the bottom of the deck, playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. We also have playfulness again, because they have multiple copies in each deck. And then romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So your feelings are real and worth exploring. And to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So maybe some of you have been afraid to step out and take this cup, because either you were your own worst enemy or you thought they were. But you're not so different. Take time to listen compassionately. Polarities. Maybe y'all are mirrors, like I said. Balance spirituality and practicality. And take a step back to get a bigger picture. Okay, so let's get some messages from your higher self. Or predictions. Okay. Animal spirit. So that's probably why they wanted me to use the animal deck and why you had Raven in the channeled. Social media. Shedding old, cutting cords. So yeah, that's what the Queen of Swords upright usually does. And that's what, of course, Scorpio and the Death card mean. That was ultimate room for the new. Good karma. So this justice we're getting good karma back. Criticism. So you could be worried about criticism, but it could be internal, so watch out for that. Oh, wait. You are supported with this. So you are supported by the divine, by God. And then message from your higher self. The signs are clear. So, yeah, I mean, perhaps some of you know what you need to do. You're just having a problem speaking up for that or fighting for that. But you are going to be supported. So Interesting. That is what I have for you. If it resonated, please like, share, subscribe, comment, anything like that. Really does help to circulate and support the channel. I hope to see you next time. Take care and God bless. Hey, for those of you who chose group 4, let's go ahead and not dive in as mermaids do because we have to choose your topic first. So, okay. Crap. Okay, so 2 fell out. Okay, which one? All right. Love. So this is going to be a love reading. No. These are complicated AF. And coincidentally, your first word is heart. So I'm sure you know what heart means. The next thing I saw was Yesha, not to be confused with Kesha. I didn't think it would actually be a word, but it was. It refers to the region of Judea, Samaria, and the Gaza Strip. So maybe you're meant to go there, or maybe you have past lives there. And then I saw hertz, so there could be something, and hertz is a unit of frequency. So there could be something with frequencies, listening to binaural beats and things like that. And then Hestia, and that's actually also known as Vesta. So that's going to be the goddess of, the virgin goddess of the hearth and home. And then Azra, I kept getting words that weren't English. Azra, I didn't think that would mean anything, but again, it did, like it usually does. And it's the Hebrew word meaning pure. So you have virgin goddess and then pure. So I think you or someone you're dealing with has a pure heart here. If she's a virgin goddess, I wonder if you've not been in union with her. So let's see what cards they want me to use. So far, I'm getting these two. Right. Okay. Alrighty then. Someone is looking to the future for expansion. Some of you could be waiting on some news or for a person or some information. but you're tired, possibly guarded, possibly defensive or guarded, maybe coming out of that. Don't give up at the last leg of the race here. I don't know what to do about these. I'll take them. I'm going to get clarifiers. So yeah, it does look like you're waiting on some information here, or waiting to start something at least. And I do think that you're tired. Do think that this is the wounded warrior energy here, having trouble seeing the light. There's a lot of confusion, a lot of holding on to things, causing a lot of anxiety, maybe not knowing what to hold on to, what not to hold on to, what cup to take, what's going to happen. Just a lot of anxiety and a lot of pent-up energy mentally, and it's causing a burden that needs to be released here, like the weight of the world. And it looks like you're blocked off from your intuition or secrets. Well, no, I don't think it's secrets coming to light, because we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse clarifying. I think that it's you don't know what to do. You're blocked off from your intuition. You feel like there's some sort of information you don't know, and that you need that information in order to move forward. You don't know where to go. And it's causing, it looks like, this apathy energy, discontent. Either afraid of ending something or coming out of an ending. Maybe something already ended and you're coming out of that. But I think for most of you, afraid of an ending, but it's causing a lack of victory here. Maybe you think either way you turn, it's going to end up failing. This could have something to do with pride or recognition, not getting recognition from someone. If this was upright, it would be an ending that you would be victorious with. This is a non-ending that you feel you're failing because of. Struggle to let something go and move on. But like I say, I think a lot of it is just you not seeing the potential or the light. But it's causing a lot of stress. You could be focusing on the negative. Yeah, Lovers in reverse. This could be an inability to make a decision, or someone isn't choosing you. This could also be thinking that everything is like the universe's fault and not seeing your fault in things. Maybe someone was too guarded and they left and you don't know whether you'll hear from them. But these are two tens, both in reverse, so it does look like something isn't completing here that should, whether it be a mindset or a relationship or decision. You could be getting a message though. Unawakened and robot in reverse. That's interesting. It flew right and landed on the thing I just said about messages. Maybe you'll hear something soon about somebody who woke up. Or maybe you'll wake up real soon. Or a message that wakes you up. Foe in reverse. So maybe you're letting go of a foe, or you thought somebody was a foe and they're not. Maybe you were your own worst foe here, because reversals can mean internal. Yeah, fire energy, there's a lot of passion here, but most of it's in reverse. It's like you're not going toward your passion, or someone isn't. Maybe they're afraid to. It's not you. It's someone else. Intruder in reverse. Not you, but not an intruder. Yeah, you don't know what to do here. You're blocked from your intuition and don't know where to go. This is travel, so someone trying to find their fulfillment, but you don't know where that is, or you feel have a lack of self-belief or something, because you're not seeing anything or getting any news in the 3D. Maybe you thought it was an intrusive energy that wasn't yours, but it is. Well, that can't be right because feminine over here. So there could be a need to get in touch with your feminine side, or it's saying that the feminine energy is afraid to have an ending because they think it would be a failure. But it could just be getting in touch with your emotions. So I think, because I asked who intruder in reverse was, and we have ancestor. This could have been some sort of ancestral, somebody could be getting ancestral guidance here. I wonder if it's an ancestral pattern. If they're a feminine, if it's an ancestor. Malevolent energy. Yeah, some sort of ancestral karma maybe. Getting rid of that dark energy. I said, what about the person they're dealing with? It said, and then innocent came out. Yeah, you need, if this is an ancestral pattern or karma, it definitely needs to be gotten rid of. And until that happens, there won't be victory or fulfillment, I don't think. Coward in reverse. You need to be brave here. Past life connection. This is a past life connection. Empath and highly sensitive person in reverse. So maybe you're an empath and you're taking on too many energies, or the person you're dealing with is lacking empathy, or the ancestral energy has something to do with that. Comedian in reverse. Not alive human. It's a trickster. Comedian in reverse. Well, it's a trickster or someone who's very serious, that's not alive or human, that's an ancestor that's causing the problems. The person you're dealing with is actually innocent. So we have law and justice on the bottom. I asked about your person. It said friend. Well, it said angelic protection in reverse. So I asked if that meant you were supposed to pray for your person. Then we have friend, hidden, not meant to know. So I don't know if you're supposed to go toward your person yet, because you need more information, but they're definitely not an enemy. There could be something when you had heart, with heart chakra here. Then we had pure. Okay, it said this deck. This is like a very unique ass reading. I've never done one like this before. If it's an ancestor, they're probably from Judea, Samaria, the Gaza Strip area, Israel. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime. Wedding, this situation involves marriage. romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So it's I don't think it's your fault or their fault. Some sort of ancestor meddling or ancestral or past life karma. That's weird. Maybe the Hertz frequencies, binaural beats, maybe that would help their heart. If it's blocked or yours is, but I don't. Watts, uncertainty, distrust, guarded. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. Water element. Yeah, with heart. There's too much fire that's being blocked. Oh wait, was this in reverse or did I spin that? There's some kind of blockage that needs to be cleared. I don't know if it's yours. It could be theirs, or it could be, like I say, the ancestral thing. But water element, reflection, kindness, compassion, heart. Shadow self, denial, projecting, shame. Could be something with shame. Well, denial and projection too, but shame is usually a common one I see. Someone denying. Yeah, someone's not trusting. I'm going to get some of these too. Not surprised here. Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. Something with the feminine energies in the family needing to be healed. Ancestral lineage here. Sanat Kumara, light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. The divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Lord Shiva, or Lord Shiva, transcendence. Rise up. Honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. Yeah, be with the flow, like the water. They're wanting you to get brave here. Last messages. Okay. All right. Make sure I didn't. Okay. Visionary, leader. Blaze a new path. Okay. So that goes together. Arguing harsh words. Come out of the cave. Harsh judgment. Harsh words, harsh judgment. So yeah, maybe, like I said, someone wasn't guilty. Or maybe you're judging yourself, or people are judging you and you're worried about shame. Afraid to come out of the cave. Don't put limits on yourself or others. And I just heard have a little faith in me. Emotional manipulation, external. So you were being emotionally manipulated. This could have been the ancestral thing. This could be someone in your environment, guilt trips, things like that. It can happen to you. So yeah, there's that lack of faith. If you don't believe it can happen, then it's not going to. You have to have that belief. Like I said, some of you weren't seeing the light. So you have to have faith. Heavy divine protection and guidance here. Always remember that. So that is what I have for you. If it resonated, please like, share, subscribe, comment, anything like that. Really does help. Helps to circulate and support the channel. I hope to see you next time. Take care and God bless.